Today we are from team 4 and today we are going to give a group discussion on topic examinations as it is education.
In my point of view, examinations are not killed education because learning without testing is useless or meaningless. For example, no scientist can invent any invention without conducting any experiments. Their experiments are examinations and the invention is nothing but education.
Today the examinations are more concerned about the percentages. The students who gain more percentages and good results in the examinations are also failing in the practicals. So it is because the students are just mugging some questions through which they can gain marks. So they are not getting the actual knowledge. They are spoiling their lives. They spoil their career.
But today examination pattern are not designed to evaluate the real capabilities of a student.
Examinations helps in evaluate the student academically. It helps in focusing on.
A few couple of questions cannot estimate the extent of knowledge.
Examination helps the students to know the areas in which they are weak, so that they concentration upon those areas.
Generally, there are some important questions which comes every year. Some students by arting those questions and getting good score without knowing the actual concept.
85% of students does not open their books actually before the exams ever open. If there is no exam, they does not open their books until the exam.
Yes, actually today what's happening is that students are just wanting what they are studying, just wanting into the aspects what they have written from the books. So it is not gainful to them. So there is a change in examinations pattern in the society.
Nowadays the syllabus of the student was very lengthy. So they use it to road learning and school feed. So they can't perform very well in the practically experienced and competitive examinations.
Examinations has not killed the education. One time written is equal to the 100 times of reading. Mostly in India, education means that we for particular job purpose. They have passed the exams. They are not in good concentration on the studies.
Nowadays, parents and teachers also giving stress on the students to get good marks, and they're giving important questions to read those only. They are not telling other knowledge. So their students are getting attracted to those studying concentrate.
Now, in my point of view, the main aim of conducting education examinations are to assess or judge a student. By avoiding the education, a few experiments like conducting group discussions or debates, or in order to raise the competition between ourselves, can a teacher can assess our student that he can do well and perform well and he can have some knowledge about this.
As exams are killing the education because exams made so much stress on the students that students are feeling examinations as a burden because the students feeling that they are making their parents proud if they get good percentage in the exams. So to do that, they are trying more to secure marks but not the knowledge. This may cause a burden to them.
Most of the students are very disappointed because the evaluators are basing marks on number of papers the students written are based on the moment. But it is very disappointed to the students who is capable of writing.
Without conducting any examinations, how can we judge a student?
If you judge a student by his marks, without judging a student by his marks, a doctor can fill many patients. As examinations are very important because it helps a student to gain the knowledge on other subjects. If a mechanical student don't know about the biology, how can he invent a mission where don't have working biology joining hands working bones.
Examinations are the platform of testing the knowledge of the student. It creates the competitive spirit among the students.
In examinations we have all the subjects, but there are some students who are good and capable of some subjects and they have keen interest in those subjects. But he could not gain marks in examinations, so he can discuss his confidence and those students will be ignored by every person in the society. It's the main cause.
Most of the public colleges and schools are focusing on the practice cramping in the sense to gaining the knowledge in a particular reading before examinations. Private colleges are focusing on theoretical knowledge but not on practical knowledge. So
nowadays, examination means that they are mostly concentrating on marks, but they are not concentrating that that the concept is keeping in mind or not. If they failed in exam, they are committing suicides, and some of them are doing malpractices because of the heavy syllabus. So examinations are not bad to the education.
The exams are not conducted there, then student will never get into the books.
If they conduct exams, they can keep like semesters in engineering semester wise. They can keep like that. Where a whole year they are reading and keeping at last month it getting burden to read those whole syllabus. It's getting stressed now.
First of all, we have to change our examination pattern because some students without having any practical knowledge can secure high percentage and leading that they are the toppers. That's not good, I think so.
To say that the examination is not being an education, the students should think that students should be enthusiastic towards the exams. They should think that it's a joy to them, but they should not feel it's a burden. Suppose we take the top of the education systems in our society, in our whole world, Finland is the first, occupies the first place. It is because in Finland there are no grades, no marks, and there is no compulsory to attend the exams, but except the 12th exam. So there is no stress for them. So they are gaining a whole knowledge towards the semester, and there is no comparison between the two students. So that there is no stress. They can gain how much they can do.
I agree with it because the practical examinations are very important more than theoretical examinations.
If we qualify a person without examination, it may lead to critical situations, like doctor kills many of his patients.
The whole career of the student only based on the tests in the examination, like I said.
So today exams are more like they are reading 100 words before the examination, and after the examination those words are just left out without any practical usage on it.
in most of the private colleges, they conduct the test on daily, monthly, and weekly. There is no chance for participating in extracurricular activities. It disables the creative skills of the student.
So in conclusion, I feel that examinations are necessary, but there is so many flaws in our current education system. We have to change the education system so that the children may feel that examinations as a joy and he want to participate and study and get acquire knowledge throughout the semester. To this we can implement some rules to which the person who is more interested in particular subject should allow to write those examinations, and the rest examinations should be conducted but should be given less priority so that he can his capabilities are towards those subjects and his interest increases and he can gain more good, secure life.
So, the examinations should not be stopped, but it needed some modifications.
Thank
you.